2016 BBB Torch Award for Ethical Commerce. Today is a celebration for a recipient that we are all here to honor. But before we do that, please let me introduce the 2016 chairman of the Torch Award Committee, who is with us, Mike Sanders. Mike, come on.
Well, thank you, and thank you everyone for coming.
Did you enjoy chairing the Torch Awards?
I enjoyed
I do. I'm asking.
No, yeah. This year was my first year to chair the Torch Awards. I've been on the committee, and it was really eye-opening to watch the process to select the. We had several nominees, and then the judges get together and they select the finalists, and then they select the eventual recipient. And it's such an eye-opener to see the process that they go through, and to see the great companies that not only apply but are the way they're vetted. It's just great. So that when someone wins, I now know that it's not just because they were drawn out of a hat. That the employees that work for this company, I guess the form that the company submits that explains how they do business and how their employees take ownership in what they do for the company. I mean, it's just fabulous. It's great. And today we're here to honor Eagle Communications and Mr. Ron Young and his company and his company. It's not just Mr. Young, but it's his company. And that's what's so great about this, that he's saying, these fine people that work for me, you know, without them, I couldn't get this. And so I'm just, want to congratulate you, Ron, on such putting together the great people that you did, and for winning this award.
Thank you. I'd like to share with you a little history on the BBB Torch Award for Ethical Commerce. First of all, it's not a popularity contest. And we see awards every day in our community, and it's very important that businesses strive for an award in recognition of what they do. The Torch Award is a different approach. The Torch Award was established in 1998, and every year since then we have looked at businesses across Middle Tennessee, and we've asked for their employees, their customers, their vendors, their banker, anyone who knows a business that would meet the criteria that would match the Better Business Bureau's mission of ethical commerce. We all know that business is elevated life. Business is people. And our Torch Award presentation today is about a commitment a business owner makes to bring their own personal integrity to the marketplace. 4 areas of criteria that every business that's nominated is asked to make a presentation about. Nominations this year were over 100, but that's where things change. Actually, to be nominated is an honor, but the next step is you have to go through the process of demonstrating how you do business. How do you handle an employee that has not been trustworthy or has managed to make a wrong decision that's ethics-based? How do you train your employees to do the right thing? Not just one time, but every single time. How do you treat your vendors? How do you recover from a mistake that was made innocently, or one that an employee made that was not so innocent? How do you handle losing money? How do you handle the bottom line when you've got to stand up to a mistake in the marketplace with your customer? How do you advertise? Are you committed to trust, not one time, but every single time? The companies that applied were 39. They went through this rigorous process of a call for entry, where they laid out their entire business performance plan. Ron, and for you and Denise, I want to say how very honored we are that you chose not to go through this process one time. You've gone through it 2 times. And it's a tough process to go through. Congratulations to you for making it a priority to be transparent with your customers. You know, what Ron does, none of us can do. We have to trust somebody to do that. And it is a huge expense to our business. Our telecommunications, our data, everything we have is exposed to the person that we give our lifeline in our business to. That person can charge us any amount that they want. We don't know if it's a fair amount. We just know we've got to have it and we'll pay the price. Ron demonstrated countless times of his desire and continued effort to be open and transparent with his customers. To anytime he exposed a customer to a third party, that there were significant effort to make sure that there was no violation of privacy. And to be the person that at the end of the installation, at the end of the contract, that his customer felt like not only had they picked the right company to do business with, when there were problems along the way, Eagle Communications stood behind the original contract and made it right. That's a huge cost and a huge commitment to any business that's committed to ethical commerce. So ladies and gentlemen, today's a celebration. I hope you will applaud Mr. Ron Young, Eagle Communications, as the 2016 BBB Torch Award recipient for ethical commerce. Ron?
I'll make this short. It's only 4 or 5 pages. So. Okay. I'm on. I strive for this for 10 years. 2004, originally opened the company, but I was doing all my business out of Detroit. I was gone. Month and a half. My wife has been very supportive. Redesigned the company in 2010 and started to bring the services from my past history in Detroit down here. I worked for a lot of major carriers and saw there was a gap between the carrier and the customer. Along with that, I don't have any employees, it's just my wife and I work with business partners. These partners got me here. Radio Monopoly, Cabling Solutions. Kevin Burton, Josh Burton. Oh, and I forgot somebody, Adam. I can calm down now.
Did you give him more business than you gave me?
Oh, no, I'm about 50. Okay, another one is Murfreesboro Telecom is another one, Donnie Rubel, and his tax. Not only am I glad that I have such business partners and the owners, but it's their technicians that got me where I am today. We have problems, we solve them. These partners give me anything from a 1-year guarantee. If the customer is not satisfied, the money is 100% reimbursed, to 5-year warranties and monthly maintenance plans. That keeps me on my toes. I don't want my vendors returning any money. Yes, one of the instances that I put in, there was a mistake on my part in the initial. I ate it. I got charged for the services my vendor brought to me, but I refunded that money to the customer because it wasn't right. So I did not overcharge them because it was my miss on the beginning. I will continue to do that, and I learned from it because I ain't doing that again. Okay, thank you BBB board members, BBB, companies that I work with, the advisory board, and thank you for having me on the advisory board, which that always keeps me on my toes. One other partner we just recently took on IT services is Network Technology Partners. One of the owners is here, Martha Sanchez, and her husband Robert Bennett. He's not here. And then business development, Stuart Evers in the back. We've been doing business for about 7-8 months now, but we've been busy. These companies take me out of state. My wife has been very patient with my travel, my nightly networking meetings that end God knows when. It's supposed to end at 8. My nightly hours up in the office at night, and the days she walks in the door and I complain. Let me put my stuff down. No, I'm not done yet. This happened, this happened, this happened. So thank you. Thank you everybody for attending. If I missed anybody, sorry. Thank you.
I have a soft voice, so I have to talk into him.
Yeah, okay.
Ron, we want to present you with this trophy. Oh, good.
Come on.
It's the 2016 Torch Award for Ethical Commerce. To you and your employee. Congratulations.
Right there. You got it.
Another nice little addition to this award. Ron is one of 5 companies that is receiving the 2016 Torch Award for Ethical Commerce throughout Middle Tennessee and Southern Kentucky. And a part of our celebration is to tell as many people as we can. So BBB has purchased digital billboards around the downtown perimeter of Nashville. The downtown perimeter, have you ever driven that? From I-40, I-24, I-65, from June 13th and the second, June 13th and June 20th week, we will be celebrating Eagle Communications as our 2016 Torch Award. Here's all the details, what your billboards will look like. So spread it around. We want to see all this good news on your website. Now the real responsibility starts. You're the standard bearer, Ron. This is how business is done in your industry. You're the standard bearer for that. And it's an industry that we don't understand. But we need you. So continue to be the educator, the person that tells it like it is, and the person that we can trust, because that elevates all businesses, and in particular an industry that is unique into its own. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The Better Business Bureau's entire mission is to help business be better. And we do that through a standard of how business should be conducted. And it's a standard that any business can meet. It's the old-fashioned stuff that business is made of. Take care of your customers, tell the truth, advertise truthfully, do what you say you're going to do, and when you have a problem with a customer, don't run away from it. Embrace it. The old adage of when you're happy, you tell 1 or 2 people, but when you're unhappy, you tell everybody. Today, there's a magnaphone on that. We all know where it is. It's on the internet. Your reputation as a business is all you have. It's that good old word of mouth. That business does what they say they will do. That carries us to business for a lifetime that's successful based on simple rules of ethical commerce in this wonderful country that we live in. We all have an opportunity to apply for this award. You can apply next year online by February. We'll announce the call for entry and nominations probably in early February. I encourage you to do that. Set the standard for your industry and others in your community that you do business the right way, and go through the process. You'll be a better business for it. You'll be a better person for it, because it's a true self-examination of the commitment that you've made to being in business, and we know how hard it is to be in business. Thank you for being here. It means so much to the Better Business Bureau, and it means a lot to Elizabeth Medford, who is the Executive Director and Regional Vice President of our foundation that manages this program, the Integrity Foundation. Have a good evening, and thank you all for Better Business Bureau.
One more thing. I want to thank the alley I made for a great meal.
Oh, thank you.
Becky Lamb of the warehouse.
Thank you.
We started this a week ago.
Thank you all.